Everybody's gone. Will you still turn it on for me? That's really all that I need. Yeah, that's really all that I need. Everybody leaves. Will you still come around for me? Everybody's gone. Will you still turn it on for me? That's really all that I need. Yeah, that's really all that I need. All 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 I need.
Excellent. Sub-Zero wins. Fatality.
All right, here we go. It's the RexerShow. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Adam, Hollywood, Polo, Turbo Joe, good to see you. Dylan, Revers Gam, hard to pronounce. Adam, everyone, thanks for watching. I have Show Me Retro with me. He's going to help me host this show. He's going to manage some comments. Say hello, Show Me.
What's up, guys?
Hey, if you we had some technical difficulties with some mics, so if you have any problems, please put them in the chat. If you hear any echo or anything, please let us know and we'll get it corrected. Now, I'm gonna bring everybody on that we have right now. You guys saw the who I had on the show, and I'm gonna bring them on really quick here, one after another. We're gonna start with AlphaNerd. Say hello, Alpha.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show.
We have MegaDan29.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me.
We have Glen's Retro Show.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, I didn't mean to move you, Glenn. That's good to see. And we have MichaelB the Game Genie.
What's going on, everybody? Everybody else was saying it, so I got to jump in and say the same thing.
Nice. Okay, so today we're gonna do a couple different topics. Okay, but I first want to give a quick. I want everybody to say hello individually. I want to say two guys are new on this show, AlphaNerd and MegaDan. And AlphaNerd, I'm going to start with you. I tried to get you on this show for weeks. I couldn't get a hold of you. I had to call your agent. Then your agent had to talk to your lawyer. Then your lawyer had to. It was ridiculous, man. What is going on? How come I can't get a hold of you?
Busy guy. What can I say? I'm busy beating video games. You know? Dealing with some drama.
Hold on, I got mic problems. Well, anyway, welcome to the show. We're going to have a good time, and I hope you enjoy it. MegaDan, let's move on to MegaDan. Sorry, I had some audio glitches there. But MegaDan, most people probably don't know you because you're streaming at 3 a.m. like a vampire every morning. It's the only time I see you on.
Yeah. It just, that's how it goes with my schedule. I work second shift. I got to wait till the family goes to bed. And yeah, I go on late. That's for sure.
Yeah. Now, the reason I love you guys, and I got turned on to you, MegaDan, from Gaming Off the Grid. AlphaNerd, I don't even know how I got turned on to your channel, but I checked it out and I loved it because you guys just play the games, and I love that about it. And you get to watch a lot of gameplay, and you guys are good at them, and you give tips while you play. The commentary is good. But there's some other good players on this show as well that I love to bring on. And Glen's Retro Show, how are you doing today?
Trying to get the lotion out of the bottle, man. It's like this now.
What? Oh, I can't understand what you're saying through your thing.
Things are going good. It was a very good day.
Good. That's good to hear. Now we have MichaelB the Game Genie, and I brought MichaelB on because we're going to do some trivia at the end, and he's supposed to be the Game Genie. So let's, I hope you stand up and show your game.
I'll try my best. Last time I was on, I got a little overconfident talking about the first 20 NES games and pick one off the map.
Yeah.
So we'll see if I can make better from last time I was on.
Yeah, well, we're going to have some good questions today, and it's going to be fun. But first, I got a new segment today. I'm calling it Show and Tell. And basically, I asked these guys, I want to do this show after Christmas, but it got so postponed. We're into mid-January, and I said I wanted everybody to show one thing like show and tell. And we're going to start with, let's start with you, MichaelB. I said, Bring something to the show, gaming related. What do you have?
Well, I mentioned to Rex earlier, I'm a little bit of a dirtbag because I was wearing this shirt last night on our show. But the reason I wanted to wear it is it's the one I'm the most excited about. My wife actually had this specially made for me over Christmas, and it's a Pac-Man inspired shirt that says, "I'd rather be in my arcade." So that's what I'm showing off here today. Gift from my wife.
Good. Very nice. I like that. Glen's Retro Show. What did you bring?
Well, this was a very grinchy Christmas this year. We didn't really exchange any gifts, so I have this little push button here. It's a little red push button. So I want to push my button. No, I'm just kidding. So I do have this. This is something I'm doing a review on right now. It's a Virtual Boy flash cartridge with an e-ink display in it. So this display actually changes with the games you load on there. So it's pretty cool. But as far as anything else, we didn't do any gifts this year, man. I'm a Scrooge. My kid got nothing. He got coal. His name's Cole, and he got coal.
That's terrible, man. That's terrible. Mega Dan, what did you bring to the show?
I recently last year did something pretty big on the channel. I was playing through Battletoads, and I actually did a no death run of Battletoads. So one of my really good friends, Diehard Gamer Brothers, you might know him on from YouTube. He did my art and everything for my channel. He actually sent me a Battletoads CIB.
Nice.
Very, very beautiful.
Nice.
Very beautiful. And it was really cool because it was from him, and he's one of my really good friends, and it meant a lot to me. So he gave me it to be for Christmas.
Awesome. Very awesome. AlphaNerd, you're up.
Oh, I wasn't prepared. Was I supposed to get something? Okay, so I got two things. Two from two supporters, YouTube friends. Turbo Joe, who's in the chat right now, got me Star Wars Battlefront 2 because we're constantly talking about The Mandalorian. We can't shut up about Star Wars. So I had a lot of fun playing that. I got to play through the campaign of that still. And back in the day, Gamer wanted to challenge me because he's seen me beating some tough games. He wanted to see me play Ghost and Goblin.
There you go.
That's a tough one.
Which drove me crazy, but I did beat it.
Yeah. I remember
beat me first.
I remember I thought that I was watching and you got stuck on one point because you didn't have the fire weapon or something, and it was kind of annoying.
Stuck with a stupid torch, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
They put the game in it. It's a troll. It shouldn't even be in the game. It's horrible. Dan's laughing because he's no death run it, but don't even get me started. Great game, but the torch doesn't even need to be in the game.
And it's so hard to get away from it once you get it, so you might as well just press the power button once you get the torch. Start over.
It's there to piss you off. No other reason than that.
Yeah. Show me Retro. What'd you bring? Anything?
So I got this from my daughter. I don't know if you can see that.
Check
It's
that
a
out.
Donkey Kong. It's a cookie jar.
That's awesome.
I'm not planning, store any cookies in it, but it's cool for the game room.
There you go. Awesome. I like it. I'm a DK fan, so that's awesome. Okay, I got to show a couple things. I'm showing two because it's my show, so I get to show two things, even though AlphaNerd kind of stole my thunder with showing two things.
Was I not supposed to show two things?
Well, when the producer says one thing, that means one, Alpha. No, it's fine. Trust me, it's fine. I got this right here. It's nice. Let me zoom in so you can see what this is, and you turn me on to this.
It looks familiar.
Show me Retro. So, can I get on my solo layout here? There we go. So, it's basically just a print of all the Star Wars, or excuse me, all the Atari games that I had as a kid, and I thought it was awesome the way they just had them stacked up. It made me remember all the games that I played, and I just thought it was a great print. I got to hang it up. I'm actually going to try and blow it up and use it as like a back screen. So that's one thing. The other thing is I got to tell everybody to get this. You guys got to get these, and this is for Pac-Man Case 2 if he's watching. These are Pac-Man PJs 40th anniversary. And the only reason I'm showing these is because I'm kind of picky when it comes to pajama bottoms, right? I want them loose. I want them light. These things are the best, and with pockets. So you gotta get everybody's got to get
man.
those.
That Pac-Man may go after your pellets.
Got to get those for back in the day gamer, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a suit, Dan? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
A Pac-Man suit.
Yeah.
Full on suit.
Yeah. All right, guys. So one of the things we're going to talk about was All I Need. That was the theme of the show, and basically, there's so much stuff coming out, and everybody gets stuff. And I always said people are always trying to keep up with the Joneses. They're getting these arcades not because they need them per se, but because they want them. And that's and it's kind of annoying. Seeing all these machines come out and everybody say, "Hey, I want this," when they already got it or they don't, or they have 5 machines and they want a 6th one. And so I wanted to make it clear to everybody. Sometimes you got to think about, what do I need from a gaming perspective, and not what I want, and save that money and do things with it elsewhere. So I asked these guys. I said, I'm going to ask you guys. Some of you I told beforehand, but we're going to start with Michael B. I said, you need to tell me what you need in your either arcade or your gaming console that you could get away with. If I said, get rid of everything else, I want only 3 devices at most, what 3 would you choose? It can be anything. It can be a modded console. It could be a mini. It could be an arcade. But I only want to know the 3 that you need. And the same in the audience. I just want to know what you think would be the best 3, either consoles or arcades or combination of them, in order to keep you happy. Michael.
You're killing me, Rex. I didn't know this was coming up.
Yeah.
I've got 3 game rooms.
I know you do, but I want, and I know you always say, I love all my arcade ones, and I know you do. Who'd we lose there? Anyway, give me your 3. Give me your 3 that you would have to have.
You are absolutely killing me. I would need to keep my modded NES Classic. I would need to keep my Legends Ultimate. And, oh, man, that makes it so tough. Probably my Star Wars Arcade 1-Up.
Yeah, okay. So you said Star Wars Arcade 1-Up. Your modded mini, right?
Yeah.
And what was the 3rd?
Legends Ultimate Cab.
Okay, the Legends Ultimate, which I think is a great choice because it's got so many things that you can do on it, and so many games and all that. I think that would have to be one of them. Glenn, you're next.
Now, can I keep the bags for the 3 items?
Yeah, you probably would just keep the bags because they're or the case, the cardboard case. But what are you keeping, man?
Well,
and the audience, what are you guys keeping?
I had a good conversation with someone today about, is Armageddon coming? What would happen if Armageddon happened? How could we even play things? So, if we still had electricity, I definitely would agree with Michael B. I'd want to keep my Legends Ultimate because there's so many things you could do with it, HDMI in, so forth. I would personally keep my Tron modded Arcade 1-Up, just because, it's better.
Okay.
But lastly, God, I hate to get all right, fine. The last one we keep is my Raspberry Pi 4. I could power that with 5 volts. And I got my Atari, my Nintendo, Sega Genesis. I got everything still on that when I just have a 5-volt power source and a 5-volt TV, I can still play everything with nuclear bombs coming down and COVID coming around and everything else.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad somebody said the Pi. I think it's a good choice, but I think there's a better one than that. I do. So let's jump to Mega Dan. Give me your 3.
The 3 things that I would keep, would probably have to be, I don't know if these can be counted together or not, but probably just mainly, man, my NES, with my NES collection and my CRT. So if those 3 count,
You
That's
can do
all I
3
need.
consoles, but no, don't count the TV and the game and
Okay,
the collection.
So if it's
3
three
consoles, 3 something like that. Go ahead.
Okay, 3 consoles would be my NES, my Super NES, and my Sega Genesis. There you go. That's all I need.
Okay. All right.
All I need.
AlphaNerd.
Well, Dan's is a perfect pick. Mine would have to be a Colt 45 and 2 zigzag, baby. That's all I need. No, I would definitely pick my modded Sega Mini because I can put anything on it. Sega Dreamcast. I know it's an underrated system, but quick pick up and play, and probably PS3.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Genesis Mini,
The
PS3.
mini modded though. The mini modded.
The Mini modded, definitely.
Yes. Okay. You got to have it modded, in my opinion. So
100%. No, absolutely.
show me retro. What do you got for 3?
I would have to say a Switch Lite because you can do everything with it. Old, new. You know, you can't do that on a Pi 4. I would have to say probably a modded arcade 1-up, and then probably an Ad Games pinball.
Oh wow.
would
Okay,
be
we
it.
got a pinball in there. Not bad. I like that.
Yeah.
I was torn whether to put pinball in mine. But most people are going to think, "Oh, Rex, you got to keep your Mortal Kombat." No, I don't. I played enough Mortal Kombat for a lifetime, so I don't need it anymore. And I can beat it blindfolded now, pretty much. So I'm not doing that one. I will take my one arcade that it's a Miss Pac-Man Galaga themed arcade, but it's a 4-way joystick and it's like a 12-in-1. I have to have that because I have to have my classics. Okay, I got to have my Donkey Kong and you know my Pac-Man. I can get all those on one modded arcade. The other thing, I need a fighting. I do need a fighter, right? So I got to have a multi-cade with six button layout. I got to have that. Okay, I got to play my fighting games, and I can play a whole bunch of stuff on that. I thought about 2 consoles instead, and only 1 arcade. But then I remembered that I had this. Not that if I didn't, I would have bought it anyway. But this is what will take you home, and get rid of all the consoles that you need. And I can tell you that, and a lot of people know what the Mister is. I know you guys. But that's really almost all you need for your classic consoles. There's the hardware emulation is perfect. You can't tell the difference on. I could put it side by side. So I want to play my original console. Yes, there's nothing that replaces the original. I get it. But if push came to shove and you had to get rid of some consoles, you could replace a bunch with just that piece of hardware right there. And it's not too expensive, but anyway, that would be my third. And that's why I say all I need is these things. I don't got to buy 64 minis. I don't got to buy, all these blasts and I don't know, whatever junk is out there just to have it. So
Bite your tongue. Bite your tongue, Rick. Come on.
that's junk, but there's some other junk out there too. But I will say this. I'm glad somebody said the At Games Ultimate because I thought that had to be on it. And if I would have had to take one away arcade, I would have put the Legends Ultimate on it because I think that's a great machine. Okay. All right, guys. I don't think I'm missing anything, but the last topic before we get into the trivia, which I really want to get into because it's going to be the funnest part. So everybody stay tuned. Plus, I'm going to do a couple of trivias for the fans in the chat. You can win a gift card to Amazon. But, okay, everybody's been talking about CES and Arcade 1-Up, and I don't want to rehash that stuff, so I kind of just am posing a quick question to the people of the community here, or community and my panel. And you guys already watched between Unqualified Critics, Ralph, Cool Toy, Justin, there's about 87 videos out there on 1-Up and CES, so I don't need to rehash that. But here's the question I said just to these new guys too, and to the people you already know what they like. But I'm going to start with AlphaNerd because I like a new perspective. I asked you to take a look at, and I'm going to share my screen, the new arcades from Arcade 1-Up. And I said, which ones would you like? Which ones do you think would interest you? And you not being one of the people that are always on and everybody in my chat watches, it's interesting to see what you'd say. So let's see. Let me share my screen. What did you think of some of these ones that came out, the X-Men, etc., etc.?
Oh, well, the X-Men one's excellent, but personally, the Dragon's Lair one that piques my interest, in all honesty. Killer Instinct's pretty amazing as well, but Dragon's Lair is the one that really, really hits home with me. I played that a lot with my dad in the arcades as a kid, then we got it on Sega CD. I don't know, does this have Time Warp and Space Ace as well? I'm not sure, but even just the original is more than enough for me. That game is just, it is great. And I don't know, like, see, the Sega CD version was just like the arcade. It didn't give every indication on how to get through the level. Some more modern emulation ones will have lights flashing all the time on every level to kind of hold your hand through every part. When the original was more about discovering the moves on your own. Like when you first enter the bridge, you got to swing with the sword, then climb up. It doesn't show every move in the original. Some of the new ones do that. I don't know if it has the old school kind of difficulty, but I don't know. I just love that game. I love its graphics. I love Don Bluth's artwork.
AlphaNerd. Dragon's Lair sucks. All right, it sucks. All right.
No, it doesn't. You are the problem, Rexer.
I'm the minority there to saying that. Come on, back me up, Megadan. Dragon's Lair.
Man, see, I do like Dragon's Lair. I actually just went to Galloping Ghost not too long ago and really played that hardcore with my boss. My boss knew that game very well. But if these all come just standalone, I'd have to go with X-Men because I have so much nostalgia for that with my brother in the arcade and us trying to beat that. And it's actually pretty cool because it's the 4-player one, which is the one me and my brother used to play where you can kind of, you don't have to bounce around the machine like on the 6 machine or on the 6-player one. You have to, depending on who you want to be, you have to stand in that spot. But in the 4-player, you can switch between wherever you want. So I'd have to say the X-Men one. If they are standalone and they don't have a whole bunch of other games on them, because X-Men would have to be it, man. Especially it looks awesome. I mean, look at that. Oh my
Glenn,
god.
what's on this thing? What are the games on this?
I don't know. Does that have Pong on it? Pong.
Michael B, you know what games are on this?
Captain America and the Avengers, and
Mando?
there's also Avengers Galactic Storm, which is a beat 'em up from '95. It's also a Data East game, but it's wild.
Dude, with the Avengers on there too, that's awesome.
Yeah, Captain America and the Avengers, So those two games right there, this is an amazing beat 'em up, and that's not the best part, Dan. This is actually a Wi-Fi enabled cab, so if you bought it and I bought it, we could play X-Men together.
Okay.
There you go.
Wait, you trying to say something? I was kidding.
I am.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, Glenn, what interests you?
Well, you know, if I can only pick one, I mean, I know I'm the old man of the crowd, but the Pong with Warlords on it really has it for me. But if I could pick two, and I agree with you that Dragon's
Lair. Pong table. You're talking about this.
Right. I'm totally talking about the Pong table. Absolutely.
Oh,
Warlords.
Man. I love this thing. I love this thing.
It's
I'm on your
any
side.
moment now. Any moment now. We'll get here. But in addition to that, I agree that Dragon's Lair is not like the best game of games. But again, it's such an eye-catching, eye-candy, Don Bluth artwork game that I suck at it. I really do suck at it, but I just love it. I mean, I would love to have that just to look at. Even the Space Ace one, the different artwork. There's just something about that machine. I mean, if you think back at it, 1982, first 50-cent game, that really, the gameplay is not really there. It's memorization and just throwing money at it. But it pulls you back, man. I don't know what it is. It's just a beautiful looking cabinet, beautiful artwork. And it's a dragon, man. Singe. Come on, you gotta like that game.
All right.
It's definitely super fun when you figure something out in Dragon's Lair. I'll say that. It's very, like, when you figure it out and you beat something, you're like, oh, that's what you do. And then you got to remember it for the next time. So it's pretty dope. I do like it.
Then when you start to master it too, it just becomes fluid. You know,
what I would like to see them add is just a coin counter, so it knows how many quarters it would have taken for you to beat that game.
For real,
right? How much money you dumped into it?
Yep.
All right. Michael B, we're going to you, but before I go to Michael B, you got the X-Men Street Fighter and you did a review on it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell the people a little bit about your review, and then I want to show a little clip of something here that I got to get off my chest. So Tell them about that review real quick while I get this video prepared.
Yeah, so I think I know where you're going with this. I wasn't planning on buying.
I don't think you do, though. There's no way you know where I'm going with this.
So I wasn't planning on buying this cabinet, and I saw it in store, and my impulse buy got the best of me. So I picked it up, brought it home, and I was like, I feel so stupid. I don't know why I bought this. I don't have any nostalgia for it. But I started playing, and I was really impressed with it. I liked the stupid light up deck protector. The online play is great, and I've never played X-Men versus Street Fighter before, and I fell in love with that game. Of course, Marvel versus Capcom, I played a bunch of it on Dreamcast, so that's kind of why I was buying this. But I've really become a big fan of X-Men versus Street Fighter, and the cab is great. I like the artwork. It's not really like an original X-Men versus Street Fighter cab, because there wasn't really original X-Men versus Street Fighter cabs, but they did a pretty good job.
Okay. So I like the cab. It's got online play. I'm not a fan of all the light ups, but Michael, you said that the online play was good, but you were losing all the time. Correct me if you said. Okay,
that is
let
right.
me show you one of the reasons you might be losing. What are you doing with your left hand here?
I have trouble with the half circles.
What is that?
I was watching it after the fact.
Look at that. Look at this.
People are going to tear me apart.
What? I'm going, Michael B, no wonder you're losing, man. You don't hold on to the joystick.
Who's the end boss in that game? Who's the end boss in that game?
In X-Men versus Street Fighter, it's Apocalypse. Well, technically Apocalypse, and then you fight your partner. Whatever one of you beat Apocalypse, you then come back and you have to fight your other partner. Spoiler.
I'm as far against you as you are against the caveman. I am Apocalypse.
Only you would know that stuff, Glenn. All right. I want to thank a lot of people for joining still and staying with us. Scott, nice to see you. Complete Geek TV. Always a good channel. Go check them out. Okay. Who we have. We still didn't. No, I'm going to skip you, Michael, because I know when you did all your other shows, you said you liked every single one you liked. So we're just going to skip you and go to Show Me Retro. What do you like out of these arcade one-ups, these new ones?
To me, the only one that caught my eye was Tempest. But then they came out with that, the Midway, what is it? The Midway Legacy, I think.
Yeah.
So that one I may have to get. Might
you
have to
were
get rid of
first
this one here to replace.
You were going with the Tempest, and then now you're saying you choose the Legacy over it, the Midway.
Well, I like the Tempest, but the Mortal Kombat themed one, it's really catching me.
Yeah, I don't have a picture of the Mortal Kombat theme one, but everybody has seen
cabinet.
that. But
That
this
is
is amazing cabinet right here. But I want to ask this: what is the spinner wrong? I wish I could zoom in here. Is that like the wrong type of somebody? I could have swore said like the spinner might have been silver on originals. I don't know.
No,
Glenn,
no, it was black.
it was
The
black.
spinner on Tempest was black.
So
Yep.
nothing's wrong with the spinner or anything there on that. Okay, I
No.
thought I saw somebody say I wanted to.
And
make sure
it's just, I mean, Cool Toy and I talked about this as well. It is just such an eye-catching cabinet. It really is beautiful. And, the Fox coin door, I like that they're doing that. It just adds a little more to it, but just that shape, it's just beautiful.
Okay, now I thought I read somewhere that there's a horizontal screen in here.
There is, yeah.
Oh, the horror.
So and it's so confusing too, because in their sizzle reel video, they actually put a vertical screen in there, and I get it. I know why they're doing it, and I hate the arcade one-up vertical screens that have the games on it, like Burger Time and Centipede are vertical screen games, and then they have their horizontal games on it as well, and they're pretty much like 12 inches on there. They're so tiny. It is more sensible to try to put a vertical game on a horizontal screen. It just sucks.
Yeah, it seems more sensible, but I would prefer the other way. Shrink my horizontal games. Give me the vertical game in the right orientation without the sidebars.
Especially since vertical games, like at home, you don't play it that way. So you want to play the vertical games the way they're intended. You always play horizontal anywhere.
Yeah.
Now, the right answer is to put a bigger screen on it. That's the reality. If they put a bigger vertical screen on this, they would have a bigger horizontal field. That's
But
that's
what
right
would happen, Michael B? What happened then? They would still say, "Well, still got these bars on the side. It's a bigger screen, but you're still not using the whole thing." That's going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Mega Dan, you don't like Tempest?
I've not played a ton of Tempest, but it was my brother's favorite game. He's my older brother, and I did definitely play some Tempest though. But I played like console stuff. I've never played the actual machine.
Okay.
I knew I liked your brother.
Now, Alpha Nerd, what about the Pong? Come on, give me something on the Pong, man. How young are you? So I know. How young are you? So I know why you don't like Pong.
Well, I was born the same year Dragon Slayer came out. So
Oh my God.
that gives you an idea of my age. So
Got some young guys here.
Pong's fine. Pong's great, but I'm Canadian, so I can go play hockey outside. I don't need to play Pong. I want to play a video game. I need a real video game with a little more depth than just bing bong back and forth. Pong is still fun.
Come on, all right.
Word now.
Those fighting
Those
words.
fighting
man.
words now.
Yeah,
Wow.
those fighting words. I actually like the Pong. I'm with you on that, Glenn, and that's all I'll say. I don't even know all the games on it, but I know it'll be too short.
Quad Pong, Super Breakout, and Warlords. Warlords alone for me is a reason right there. Warlords, you get a few friends. Fantastic game. Fantastic game.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. God, I guess I'll talk about what I think about all these arcades, and it's good. Okay, guys. I know you guys are all gonna say, "Oh, Rex, you're gonna hate on them. You're gonna tell me they're crap." No, they're not. This is a jump in the way ahead. Okay, of the design of the cab, the new legacy design. But I gotta say this. Okay, these cabs are better. I'm gonna open up with that, so you don't see all the hate coming through here. I gotta say this. They wanted you to get something more close to what the unit actually looked like, okay? And it's almost like they're tricking you or fooling you and making you think that, oh, well, this legacy cab looks like Street Fighter. It doesn't. This doesn't look like Street Fighter. The only thing that looks like Street Fighter is the art. Now, don't get me wrong. The model is better. The design is better, but it's still not enough like Street Fighters to meet my needs for what I want to see. There's a more sloped angle to the screen. The control panel is different. Now here's the other thing with the Street Fighter that a lot of people probably don't know, but Street Fighter 2, they made very few cabinets that were dedicated or had the dedicated style. And what I mean by that is they sold these in kits to everybody. So you'd replace your Street Fighter or your Karate Champ or some other game with the kit. So it's so unique. Like Doug Cooltoy has one. He has one of the originals. That is a rare cabinet to get when it's in the original shape. Now, I wish they would have got closer or, not chose a different one like a Street Fighter 1 design, but it's very similar. But that's what I didn't like. Now, talking about the Mortal Kombat, I'm going to jump to Mortal Kombat. And you got a Mortal Kombat, show me, and you want to get a new Mortal Kombat. You got a Mortal Kombat, Mike B. You want to get a new Mortal Kombat. Am I correct or not, Mike?
You are correct.
Am I correct? Show me retro. Are you getting it? You want to get the new one?
I have buyer's remorse. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Why is that?
Because it's better. That's why. It's better than the old one. There's no question. But here's the thing with it. They put blue side art on it, or it looked like blue. I hope that rendering's bad. Please tell me that rendering is bad. The one we saw. It had blue on the side. Okay. It doesn't look like a Mortal Kombat cabinet. It doesn't. It's not thick enough. The angles are wrong. The control panels are wrong. So the
Rex,
same goes with...
It's closer than the old one.
It's much closer. I give you that. But they should have came out with that design in the first place. Okay?
That'll be version 3, Rex.
Right.
I agree.
Version 3 will be
agree.
even closer. That's where I'm getting at, Glenn. Version 3 will be even closer. And then you're going, oh my God, they did something great again. They redesigned it again and made it... What the hell? Just give me what I want in the beginning.
Yeah,
It's still a good ecosystem because you're going to buy the first one, you buy the second one, you're going to sell that second one or the original one to someone who couldn't afford it at a cheaper price. So it's just building up a market, building more people to get the ecosystem out there. It's really not a bad marketing ploy. You're still getting more machines out in the field, just costing Michael B. and other people more money to buy the new cabinet.
Yeah.
That's kind of a nasty thing, though.
Canadians can afford it. Canadians got all the cash up there. We know what's with them.
No,
You guys
Alpha
know
Nerd.
Killer Instinct's better than Mortal Kombat, though, right?
Yeah, there
Wow.
is. There is. Not
I'm
much.
throwing that out
Those
there.
are fighting words again. But
I love. Hey, Rare makes. I don't know. Rare versus Midway. What are we talking about here?
Man,
Yeah.
something about 1982. Something must have happened that year.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Killer Instinct then. Now, Killer Instinct, they do it again. They kind of make it look like, oh, this is the original cab, but really it's almost the exact same thing as the Street Fighter. And that's what makes me wonder is, let me see if I can share it again here. What makes me wonder is they slanted it more in an angle. The slant to the marquee is different. Why can't they just go the extra step and make it a little more like the original and better, closer to the original? Because this is a little bit different than the Street Fighter model, which I would have, you know what would have been perfect is this model combined with the Street Fighter model, put them together in the design, and that's your Street Fighter. The Street Fighter almost looks like this, and it almost looks like the other one. And it's like, you know, if they put them together, they'd get the right Street Fighter model out of it. But they didn't do
Spinal
that.
looks good on the side, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
Spinal looks great.
Looks nice.
Spinal does look great.
Right, 'cause
They
of what
always
you
do
said,
great
though.
with the
Do they
artwork.
have a different character on the other side? Like is Fulgar on the other side or is Spinal on both sides?
Finals on both sides.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let's get. I got to get into trivia because it's going to be fun, and I don't want to run too far over. But we're going to move on here. I could talk all day about Arcade 1-Up and such, but I won't. I'll save it for another stream. Okay, so I always do. I always do some sort of trivia for the guys just to have fun. And if you're joining new to the show, basically. We're going to do two types of trivia, one for the fans in the chat and one for the guys here on the stream. So let me share my screen and share my screen. Okay.
Cool.
This is called Who Am I, guys? And whoever's in the chat, the first one to answer Who Am I here is going to get a $15 gift card to Amazon from me. And I always say I give my revenue back from YouTube to the community. So here we go. Who is this? First one to answer, and we just go with the first one we see. Here we go. Who is that? And don't answer, you guys on the screen. I just said don't answer. Don't answer.
Oh,
You guys aren't supposed to answer, but we'll see who gets it first. We'll see. I mean, there's a delay anyway, so there's a delay. We'll see who. All right, it looks like RevsGam got it first. You guys agree? Riptor, even though AlphaNerd went and screamed it out. Good job, buddy. Great job, buddy. Boy,
you should have compensated for human error.
Yeah,
One thing you can count on is human error.
We'll see how many times you get invited back to this show. So there he is, Riptor. All right, one more. So we will just send me an email to the RexerShow@gmail.com for your prize. Revs Grant, one more. Here we go. We'll do one more. This one's a little harder, I think. But who is this? Who is that? Now don't answer, Alpha. All right, don't answer. Nobody answer. Jeez, let the audience
Glen
answer.
knows.
This character, I'll give you a hint, has the same name as a Mortal Kombat character, actually. So if you know, if that rings a bell, we'll see if you get it. Who is that? It's not Fitz the Cat or Garfield, but those are great answers. Those are great answers. This is an old game. You have to go way back to get this. You got to go back. You know, that's why Glenn knows it. I don't think many people will know it.
I'm old.
I'm going to put the picture of the actual character up. And then
Rex, I told you this was too hard.
you did tell me it was hard. Who is that? Gosh, I can't believe you guys. This disappoints me. My audience is too young.
I don't even know.
Way too young. Way too young. Well, we'll call. Let me give you a better hint. It has the same name as a Mortal Kombat 1 final boss. You're close, Zero Hero. You're close. It's not Kintaro, but the same. It's not Jax. It's a boss. It's a boss. I like these answers. At least they took my hint, you know? So it's not Blinks. Come on, you guys. You got to do better than this. Blinks.
Well, Brad's on the right track.
There we go. Zohar got it. Zohar got it. He didn't know who it was. Zohar didn't know who it was, but he knew who I was talking about when I said final boss. All right. Moving on.
Anyone play Mappy? My God.
Nobody plays Mappy. Nobody plays Mappy.
Oh.
Nobody does.
All right.
Okay, guys. Let's go to let's go to our trivia. Now, you got to stop showing chat. Everybody close their chat and show me retro. You got to stop showing chat. But people in the chat, you can answer here, okay? This is a game for everyone. You can answer. I just don't want the contestants here looking at the chat. So here we go. We're going to start with Michael B. Name one of the top 16 selling Sega games of all time.
So give me some clarification on this, Rex, because we didn't talk ahead of time.
I knew you were going to ask some crazy question. Here's your clarification. It's what Wikipedia says is the top selling games of all time. Now, my people in the chat, don't go to Wikipedia and start doing that. But so that's your hint.
Just Sega games, any console.
No, sorry. That's a good Sega Genesis.
Okay.
/ Mega Drive. / Mega Drive. Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
All right. Show me. I got to get my thing set up here so I can buzz you out when this is wrong.
Got to be number 1, I think.
Show me Sonic 2. There we go. Bing! You're on the board. Bing. I didn't get a bing out of here, but there you go. You get that? There we go.
There it is.
All right. Next on the list, AlphaNerd.
Aladdin.
Aladdin. Aladdin.
Yeah.
Show me.
That could be the 3rd highest selling game.
Aladdin. There you go.
Wow.
Aladdin is on there. We go to Glen's Retro Show.
Streets of Rage 2.
Zohar, Streets of Rage 2 is your answer? Hold on, I got to read the super chat. Thank you so much, Zohar. Please give my Amazon card to Michael B. Hey, he doesn't need it. I'll give it to somebody else if I have to. He doesn't need it. No. Thanks, Zohar, though, and thanks for the super chat. And Glenn, you said Streets of Rage 2, one of the top 16 games, right? Was that your answer?
That is my final answer, Rex.
Man, I got to look if this one was on here. I don't even remember.
Show
me Streets of Rage 2.
Number 1 spot.
Number 1. You're nuts.
Probably 4.
No!
No! Get out of here. That's crazy.
It's not on here, guys.
Whoa, I lost already. I cannot believe that.
Lies.
We'll see you later for the next one, Glenn. Cut off. See you. Bye. That's the show. All right. He's talking in the background still. He's like, oh, that's terrible. What? Where are we back up to? Okay, we're at round 2. Michael B.
Sonic the Hedgehog 1.
Sonic 1. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. AlphaNerd. I think that was Glenn breaking something, I heard.
Yeah, you know what? I'd hate to say it, but I'm going to go with Altered Beast.
That's a good pick.
Altered Beast. Nice pick. Megadan. They advance to the next round. Can you follow them?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Streets of Rage 1.
Streets of Rage 1.
Ooh.
No Streets of Rage, 1 or 2. Well, you played well, Dan. We'll see you.
What just happened? Oh, well, apparently Dan gets to stay with us.
I get to stay, boys.
You're staying on, Dan.
See you later, Rex.
We just lost
I
the
don't know what
host.
happened.
We're taking over the show.
That's what happens when you.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know how either Streets of Rage wasn't on there.
Sorry. All right. Sorry, we got to kick you off. You'll be back for the next question. All right, here we go. Whoa. Let me share screen again so we can get that board back up. Michael, have you been thinking? Do you think you know? Don't give me an answer yet.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your answer?
Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Oh, really? That makes
Michael
sense.
Jackson's
that's interesting.
Moonwalker.
Michael Jackson was popular.
Wow. I got to check if that's on the list here.
Top 16 we're going with?
Man, top 16. Show me Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Not on the list. Wow. All right, Michael, you get removed. And now we got Alpha. Well, no, I'm not going to remove you yet because Alpha's got to win here. You need to get one right to win, Alpha.
Okay, well, if it's not on the list, I deserve to lose. It should be, and I'm going to take a gamble with Revenge of Shinobi.
Revenge of Shinobi. No Revenge of Shinobi.
That's blasphemy.
I feel bad for you guys. I'm gonna bring back the other guys. You guys tied there, or do you want to run it back? You guys want to run it back another round?
Keep going. Overtime.
Keep going. Go ahead.
Keep going, he says. Got his game face on and everything.
Yeah. All right, me?
Yes.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Let me remove this in case it's wrong again. Show me Mortal Kombat.
You gotta be
No.
kidding me.
All right, I'm going to give a similar answer. Street Fighter Championship Edition.
For the win and a trip to the Rose Bowl, show me Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Winner! We have a winner! We have a winner! Oh, Wagner's Tech Talk. Thanks. Thank you for the super chat. It's awesome. Great time, guys. Wife is watching show too. Thank you both for watching. Let's bring these guys back on.
How is Street of Rage?
Where's Megadan? Where's Megadan?
I don't get it. I don't get how Streets of Rage 2 wasn't on there. I don't get how Mortal Kombat wasn't on there.
I'll put them all back up. Let me get Megadan back on. You guys slow down.
Go
if MK is not on there, I'm not PayPaling anyone. All right, let's leave the chat off. I'll show you the rest of them, everybody.
Contra
Relax.
Hardcore better be on.
Rex, I gotta know, is Ghouls and Ghosts on there?
Sonic and Knuckles
Sonic and
or
Knuckles.
Sonic 3 with Sonic and Knuckles or something. I might have messed that one up.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
NBA Jam.
NBA Jam. Man, you guys did terrible here.
I know.
Mortal Kombat 2.
2.
Mortal Kombat 3.
Oh, come on.
Jurassic Park.
Really? Jurassic Park?
Wow.
Miss Pac-Man. NFL 98.
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh my
Not
god.
Streets of Rage 2 though.
NFL Football 94 with Joe Montana was a popular game.
I get that one. I can get that one.
Sonic Spinball.
Wow.
Over Streets of Rage 2, people.
These are moms buying games in the bargain bin at Christmas.
Did Echo the Dolphin make it? Please tell me Echo the Dolphin didn't make it.
God, no.
Echo the
X-Men.
Dolphin, Michael B, I'm going to convert you. I'm going to make you a fan.
X-Men USA version. Well, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
I got you.
A lot of people had that game.
And this is AlphaNerd's favorite game right here. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, that version sucked.
Never even played it.
I barked my mouth a little bit on that one. I'm sorry,
No
guys.
Contra Hardcore, huh?
No, don't blame me, guys. Don't blame me.
Wow.
Zohar, here we go again.
No
Zohar.
Shinobi, no Streets of Rage 2 is kind of
That
something.
is, it's blasphemy.
Now we
It's
have
damn
proof.
blasphemy.
MK is great. 2 is greater than. There you go. You're right.
How
it did
is
sell a
Mighty
few
Morphin
more.
Power
He's
Rangers
right.
above
He's right.
Streets of Rage 2? I don't get it.
All right, we're
I
moving
don't
on.
get
You
it.
guys blew that one. All right, you blew that one. We're moving on. Okay, this is a new one. We got no more chat unless it's a super chat because I don't want to block Dan. We're gonna go from the bottom up. We'll start with Megadan on this one, and we'll go on the bottom up. I want to know the top 10. This is not gaming related. Top 10 grossing movies of all time, adjusted for inflation. Adjusted for inflation. All right. Do you guys get the question? Any questions on the question?
Oh yeah, I got it. Am I ready to go?
Adjusted for inflation is the key. Top 10 grossing movies. Go ahead, Megadan.
Star Wars Episode 4.
Star Wars: A New Hope. Got it. Got it. Glenn, you're next.
That was my answer. Damn it.
Yeah, try again.
So I'm going to go just because Empire Strikes Back, Episode 5.
Let me see if it's on here. I don't remember these answers. It's a good answer, though. It's a good answer. Either way, it should be on there, Glenn.
Yeah, you'd like to think it is.
If it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, I can.
It might be. It might be. Show me Empire Strikes Back.
All right, I'm done. Great.
Sorry, Glenn. I'm disappointed in your performance so far. But he's even going to be more upset when he sees some of these that he should have known. See you later, Glenn. I got to kick you off the stream, and I apologize. But you'll be back. We have one more if we have time for. All right, next up.
Okay, well, a certain James Cameron movie comes to mind, and with inflation, I gotta say the number one spot's got to go to Titanic.
Show me Titanic. Number 3. Number 3. Michael B.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Good answer. Show me Raiders of the Lost Ark. Sorry, Michael. Wow, you guys are brutal at this. I'm going to remove you. I'll give some hints to the last two, the new guys. You gotta think about inflation. That's all I can tell you. Inflation, 50 years ago was worth a lot more. That money was worth a lot more back in the day.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, though. Raiders of the Lost Ark, what, 1982, 83? It's a lot of inflation.
Yeah, it is.
It's like Star Wars. I didn't even think Star Wars was going to be on there. But because of
Megadan.
it's the reason they made them.
How
That's
about
true. I thought Star Wars was one, to tell you the truth, when I saw this. I thought Star
how
Wars was number one.
about I might be reaching here. How about E.T.?
E.T., you got to see if it's on here.
That's
Show
a good
me
answer, Dan.
E.T. Got it. He advances. Come on, AlphaNerd, you're up.
Okay, inflation, with or without it, Avatar is going to be the number 2 or number 1 spot.
Absolutely.
Wow, he's confident on there. And Show Me Retro says absolutely. Show me Avatar. Bingo. Still haven't gotten the number 1. And when I saw the number 1 here, I was like, yep. I was like, for sure.
We're allowed to swear?
You can swear. Not as much as you do on your channel, but
No.
no.
I had to drop one. I had to drop one F-bomb just to be me.
Okay. Where are we? Back at Megadan.
Oh man, I'm having a hard time thinking here. I am not a movie guy, man.
So, there's not many recent movies left on this list. That's all I can tell you as a hint. So,
gosh, this is reaching too. The original Batman.
okay, I like that answer. Show Me Retro. You like that one?
Well, the chats actually get some good ones.
Yeah. Somebody did say Batman in there. Al's on your side with Batman. Show me Batman. No. AlphaNerd for the steal again in his second win.
I'm also reaching because I'm drawing a blank. But I'm going to go Planet of the Apes.
Okay, now you're going back a ways. I like where you're going with this. Planet of the Apes for the win.
Nope.
No. We'll try one more time. You're back in, Megadan. Otherwise, it's a tie. We'll go one more.
Back to the Future.
Show me Back to the Future. Not for the win, because he'll have a chance to tie.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to take the easy route out here, and I'm going to say Star Wars Force Awakens.
Star Wars Force Awakens. Of all the Star Wars movies, that's the one you want to say?
I believe it's one of the highest grossing films of all time.
Show me Star Wars Force Awakens for the win.
Wow.
Star Wars Force Awakens. Oh my gosh, he got it.
GG.
So you guys are back on.
2 times tonight.
So
Glenn, you got another answer? Anybody, Michael?
Yeah, I was going to say this because my daughter is actually named after the lead character of this movie, but I wasn't sure. Gone with the Wind.
Show me Gone with the Wind. Number 1.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay, I'm going to show number 6.
He Googled that. Well, he was.
Yeah, exactly. 6.
No, that was my original answer.
I believe it.
Sound of Music.
Oh, Sound of Music. Great answer.
Harry the Hendersons is not going to be on there. A great movie, though. Ten Commandments.
Ten Commandments.
Here's one you guys would have never gotten. Dr. Zhivago.
Oh,
What
yeah.
about Casablanca or Jurassic Park? We get Jurassic Park?
Jurassic
Jurassic
Park,
Park would have been a
Jurassic
good
Park.
one, but
Yeah,
Mike, you're wrong.
my
This
wife-
one. Go ahead, Mike.
My
do you
wife
think?
is actually named after a character from Dr. Zhivago. I should have just went with my family.
There you go. Last one, guys. You should have got this one. Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
Tell me that went through my head. Dang it.
Gosh, you guys want to run one more? We got to do it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
I can
This is a
learn.
video. This is a video game one, and Glenn will be kicked off in 3 minutes, so he'll still be fine. Okay. All right, let's go clear the chat, and maybe we should start with Glenn on this one, just so he advances to the second round for once. Okay, here we go.
How the mighty have
Highest-
fallen.
Did you see the thing here? Highest grossing video game franchises.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say Mario.
Show me Mario. Well, you couldn't get this one wrong, I hope, Glenn.
If it's
Mario.
all right. But there's Power Rangers on there.
All right,
Swear to
Glenn.
God.
Oh, where are we going? Megadan, you're up. You're up.
Grand
Grossing-
Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
Stole my answer.
Grand Theft Auto. Top 15. Did it make the top 15 list?
Oh, of
Grand
course it
Theft
did.
Auto.
Number 2, number 3.
Number
By the
15.
skin of my teeth, man.
Now, Megadan, I almost did top 12, and then I went, I know somebody's going to say Grand Theft Auto, and they'll kill me if it's not on there. They'll go, that's a bunch of crap. Grand Theft Auto was the best series, blah, blah, blah. So I said, I better make sure that Grand Theft Auto is on there.
I think it would have to be on there, though.
Yeah, but they didn't make as many games as a lot of these other,
that's
true. And there's probably other revenue,
I guess,
ways.
eh?
I don't know how they measured it, but it doesn't matter. It's the RexerShow. You don't win any money anyway, so
I don't know.
You win respect of the Rex.
you do. Who's next?
I
Michael
guess
B.
Madden. John
Oh,
Madden.
yes. Yeah.
Man, I gotta see
Yeah,
if Madden's
smart.
on here, man. I don't remember these top 10.
It better be.
Yeah. How can Madden not?
Madden football.
That's a
great
really good
answer.
guess, Mike. Damn.
Yeah, it
Hey,
is.
show me Madden.
I would not have thought of that. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Good
No
thing
Madden.
you did.
All right, Mike, we'll
surprised.
bring you back at the end. Sorry about your luck.
Now that's some big time football.
Boom! He's gone. Even though he doesn't say that. He says boom, though.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I want to give you a hint before you guys go any further because I feel bad that, you guys are all retro gamers, but there is a whole nother world of gaming out there that you guys and I don't really think of. Do you know what I'm talking about? Show me retro, because when we reviewed this list, you were like, what the hell is that? And I was like, I don't even know.
Okay.
So
Online
You're
games.
saying the Barney series is in here?
I'm saying don't always just think about Nintendo and Sega and Sony and all that. Although these games might have ports on them, they're not. That's not where they're making their money.
I know one. I got it.
Okay, who's up? Glenn.
Am I up again? Really?
I think
I think
Alpha
so.
didn't go. Alpha.
Yeah,
didn't go.
we skipped one.
Oh, Alpha hasn't gone yet? Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad I didn't
Oh, I
skip
was
one.
hoping for a free pass there. Thanks,
I
Dan.
know.
Well, I'm going to go with an obvious one here is Call of Duty series.
Ooh.
Call of Duty.
Modern
guess.
Warfare.
That's a good
Show
guess.
me Call of Duty franchise.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer,
That's a
Alpha.
good
I like
answer.
that one. Who's next? Now we go to Glenn. Come on, Glenn. Give me
Okay,
something good.
we're talking franchises, right? It doesn't matter the console or anything.
No, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm going to say Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars is on every damn console back to the Atari 2600.
Yeah, it's a good answer. I don't think it's on here, but it's a good
Of course
answer.
not.
Let's see. Show me Star Wars. No Star Wars. God, Glenn. I don't know. Some
I
of these
used
are
to be
hard.
good. I used
We'll
to be
see
good.
in a
Now I
bit.
suck balls.
We'll
Bye.
see in a bit. The two newbies still with us here. Okay, who we at? Megadan?
World of Warcraft.
He got the hint. World of Warcraft. There we go. Alpha Nerd.
Well, since I won 2, I'm going to gamble and just go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say Tetris series.
Tetris series.
That's a really good guess too.
Well,
I guess it's a good guess. Is it on here? Show me Tetris series. No Tetris. Dan, you gotta. I think did Dan win that? Show me retro.
He did.
He did, right? We have a
Does he
winner
have to
then.
Answer or no?
No, he doesn't. He made it through the next round. AlphaNerd had to answer, right, in order to tie.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's bring the other guys back on. I hate to show these. You guys.
I was
thought-
going to say Halo.
Pokemon,
That was
Sonic
Zelda.
had to be on there, right?
I brought the
Don't
best.
say Halo.
I brought the best of the best of the best on this show, and this is what you guys gave me. Right here.
Oh, that's cool.
This is what I got. 4 out of 15.
Sonic's got to be on there, right?
Number 2,
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
No, have anybody in the chat been getting them? Show me retro. I'm looking
Yeah, there's a
now.
lot, yes.
They've been getting them. I don't see many of them. Here we go. 4. Do you guys even know what that is?
No.
Dungeon Fighter Online. Who knows
even know.
Dungeon Fighter
I
Online?
know what that is.
Glenn, you don't know Dungeon Fighter?
No, is that what you kind of do when you have too much Taco Bell and you got to run to the bathroom? Into the
You go
dungeon?
fight in the dungeon. You guys could have said this one. Wii series, meaning like sports and all that other
Oh,
crap.
wow.
Okay.
Glenn,
Wouldn't have guessed that in a million years.
Glenn, disappointed you didn't say this one. Pac-Man franchise.
Oh, you're right. Shame on me.
Even more disappointed you didn't say Space Invaders.
Oh, God, you're killing me.
More disappointed that nobody said Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. Yeah.
Pac-Man, Space Invaders, but no Tetris.
No Tetris.
Rigged.
No. That's right. No Tetris. Come on. Tetris is great, but not better than this. All right. Then
Highest
Pac-Man and
selling
Space
game
Invaders.
of all time.
Well, apparently not.
At $1.99, I guess, on your phone didn't count.
Here we go. Crossfire. I don't even know what this is.
Never heard of it.
The Genesis game?
I have no idea. It's got to be the
Crossfire!
The board
PC.
game, yeah.
board PC, whatever. Here we go with 10. FIFA
FIFA?
sports.
What? Really?
No,
Guys,
man.
The Europeans love FIFA soccer, man. They love it.
They do.
You can't-
They do.
They buy the shit out of that game. All right, here we go. You guys could have said this one. Some of you guys should have known this. Final
Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Number 13. Never heard of it. Lineage.
What?
Is that what you use to hold up a house? You have some lineages to hold up the house?
And number 14, another one I really never kind of heard of. League of Legends.
Oh, they've been
wow.
advertising that like crazy.
Yeah, they did.
No Zelda or anything, though, huh?
No Zelda. None
No
of that.
Sonic.
None of that.
And this was
And not even
brutal.
Sonic.
You know what? I can see Pac-Man being on there, but I'm going to be honest. Space Invaders, I really didn't think would have been on the list. I really didn't.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I wouldn't have thought so either, but
Hey, Mike, I'm surprised Amagon wasn't on there.
you got to
yeah.
remember too, though. You got to remember too, Glenn. You sell an arcade machine, right? And they count that revenue. Maybe they're doing it, grossing. They said.
I guess,
that's like
they did-
1,000 video games.
Yeah, they did sell a ton of them back in the day, which is
Yeah.
true. But still, I could have saw other franchises. I'm surprised, like no Halo, no Gears of War. Those are pretty big franchises as well. And Star Wars, how did that not make the list? Is it on?
That's
100?
funny
I
because
don't
there's a lot of Star Wars games out there, like you said. You're like, there's a ton, man. It's got to be. It isn't.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
But when you said these were new games, I expected stuff like Minecraft, Overwatch, like the
Right,
crap I don't
right.
want to play, but I assume that would make more money.
Yeah. I maybe I threw you off with the newer, but yeah, no, it was a weird list, and I like that question though. I really did, but we gotta get going. We went over the hour, and I just I appreciate everybody joining. You got to go check out these guys' channels. I'll try to remember to put a link in the chat. Show Me Retro. Thank you again for helping, showing all the chat and everybody in the chat. I really appreciate it. We'll be back in a couple weeks with something else. If you liked the video, make sure you thumbs up it. But I want to hear comments if you like what we did here, if you like the format, if you like the show and tell. I thought the show and tell was interesting. And, if you like the newbies coming on, maybe we'll mix it up a little bit. Get Mega Dan and Alpha back with some other people here to mix
Showing
it
up
up
the
a little
old
bit.
man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're showing us old men up. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Take care, everyone. Thanks.